10 reasons why you feel empty. Life should feel, well, alive. Unfortunately, many people feel empty, as if there is a black emptiness in the space where they should be storing all of their feelings. When someone feels this way, they don't feel anything at all. There is no desire, hope, or ambition. Even feeling furious or depressed may be preferable to feeling nothing. The first step toward unlocking your emotions is determining why you feel empty. All it takes is some introspection. Although everyone has a different reason for feeling this way, there's a good possibility you'll identify with one or more of the following. Long-term stresses are ranked first. Humans are extremely sensitive to stress. While our bodies do create hormones to assist us get through stressful events, such as running away from something or making it through an interview, these stress hormones can cause major psychological and physiological problems over time. You could develop depression, anxiety, or even post-traumatic stress disorder. If you've suffered abuse, assault, or poverty, long-term stress may be to blame for your feelings of emptiness, making you more vulnerable to complex PTSD, a form of the disease that happens when victims are trapped in their trauma. Number 2, problems with family, friends, or relationships. Your mental condition is more dependent on the individuals you associate with than you may realize. When your connections bring bad feelings into your life, such as stress, loneliness, or pain, you may experience an empty feeling. Maintaining your mental health is even more challenging when those around you are failing to do so. If your partner or family members fail to confront difficulties in your relationships, this can be a cause of additional stress. We all want to get along with the people we care about, but it's sometimes easier said than done. Number 3, excessive use of social media. You probably dismiss the idea that too much social media is bad for you. However, there is evidence that excessive social media use can lead to difficulties in your life, such as feelings of emptiness. Seeing terrible news stories in addition to the perfect lives of others increases fears and can exacerbate other issues such as personality disorders, depression, and anxiety. People end up comparing themselves to unachievable ideals since no one actually lives a flawless life. Furthermore, the more time you spend on social media, the more negative feelings you may have. If you're feeling empty, it might be time to cut back on social media. Excessive media and video games are ranked 4th. People, like on social media, tend to fill the hole with TV shows, movies, and video games. While some media intake is beneficial, excessive consumption, such as binge watching and playing video games all night, can be detrimental to your health. Addiction to media will weaken your motivation and may cause sleep problems. Worse, when you don't fuel your addiction, you're more likely to feel worried, depressed, and empty. Number 5, major life changes and transitions. Transition can bring wonderful things into your life, but it will also be stressful and difficult. Whether the transition is intentional or unplanned, it is natural to feel uneasy and anxious about what lies ahead. It's natural to feel overwhelmed if you just lost your job, relocated to a new home, had a child, or faced another substantial upheaval. If you aren't coping well with these changes, your brain may shut down, leaving you feeling empty on the inside. 6, neglecting spiritual health. Whether you are religious or not, your spiritual health is critical if you want to be happy. Spirituality can manifest itself through creativity, a connection with nature, or volunteer work, but it always begins with a deep connection with oneself. It might be difficult to make time for oneself when your life is hectic and stressful. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Grinding without breaks frequently results in a life devoid of playfulness and fun. You'll only wind up exhausted, unhappy, and empty. 7th, unrealized goals and regrets. Regret is one of the most difficult burdens to bear. A fact, practically everyone wishes they could do something differently, but regret may devour certain people. You will easily sink into a pit of melancholy, regret, and emptiness if you spend a lot of time dwelling on your previous deeds and mistakes. Not all scars heal with time alone. Healthy coping skills are also required. Number 8, bereavement. Grief, like loss, is natural. Some people have time to grieve before the loss occurs. This kind of emotional preparation can help you get through an ending, but it is not always available. When you lose a loved one unexpectedly, you will experience a surge of emotions, which may not be instant. Numbness or denial are common parts of the mourning process, which could explain your sense of emptiness. When you expect to feel sad or furious but don't, it can be a really unpleasant sensation. Number 9, lack of purpose. One of the most prevalent reasons people feel emotionless is a lack of purpose. Many people in modern society are pressured to live lives that are not always in keeping with their ideals and ambitions. The norm instructs us to obtain an education, begin a career, and obtain a well-paying job. However, for many people, this path leads to misery, apathy, and emptiness. Your motivation is most likely not conventional. It could be helping others, expressing yourself via art, seeking new adventures and experiences, or learning about other countries and cultures. Your emptiness could be caused by a lack of purpose, meaning, or direction in your life. Experiment with getting out of your comfort zone to wash away that empty feeling. Meet new people and try new things until you find something that makes you happy. Number 10. Mental health problems. Unfortunately, some people feel empty because of poor mental health, which cannot be remedied just by reflection and research. You're undoubtedly depressed if you're feeling empty. You can feel exhausted all the time or struggle to find desire to do the things you need or want to do. Consider speaking with a mental health expert if you suspect that underlying psychological difficulties are creating your feelings of emptiness. While feeling empty is a dreadful and sometimes overpowering condition, it is not the cause of your problems. Rather, it is a symptom of them. If you're not sure why you're feeling this way, consider what situations, experiences, or ways of thinking might be contributing to it. When you identify the root, it will be much easier to take action to lessen this sensation and reclaim your joy in life. Most people who have feelings of emptiness do not feel prepared to deal with the issue on their own. If you feel this way, consider talking to a trusted friend, family member, or a professional, especially if you haven't felt anything in a long time. Do you have a feeling of emptiness? What efforts are you taking to assist in its resolution? Please let us know in the comments section below. Perhaps it will benefit others as well. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.